special. God made you unique, so don't you dare conform to the world that you see. Every butterfly is different. That's the way it's supposed to be. So go on and show your colors for all the world to see. Hey, yeah. So you can clearly see. Go to higher level and find your liberty. Fly above your issues and all that negativity. The sky is the limit, so spread your wings. Hey, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Just be who God decides now. Come on. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Just be who God decides. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Just be who God decides. Come on now. See, God's just waiting for you. So here's what you gotta do. You got to fly so high, so high. Butterfly, butterfly. Fly so high, so high. Butterfly. Beyond the situation, beyond the limitations, begin your elevation. Go ahead and make it happen. God made you for a reason. This is the start of your season. So keep on believing and walk like you mean it. Beyond your situations, beyond your limitations, begin your elevation. Go ahead and make it happen. God made you for a reason. This is the start of your season. So keep on believing and walk like you mean it. Yeah. The sky is the limit. So keep on believing. Keep on believing. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 'Cause you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Designed and created so beautifully. So don't be afraid to spread your wings and
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I am tickled, Regina. Listen, Black men come to the front. So this gonna be STEM week. This is going to be STEM week, y'all. I was like, I didn't know we discovered that. I'm 60 years old and I'm feeling like a kid in a can. Listen, I don't know if y'all ever had jelly beans, but in my little city, it got something called Jelly Belly, and they are known worldwide. Baby, I feel right now the way I felt when I walked into that place and saw all of these God blasted jelly beans and these chocolates and all this other stuff. Y'all, listen, okay, the two women, we done talked about them. So this is going to be STEM week. Baby, we everything. So, yesterday we talked about the lady that invented the piece of equipment to help us with cataracts, Black woman. Today, come on, black men, come to the freaking front. Did y'all know we also, okay, let me just slow down. Let me read it. Glaucoma, cortisone. Y'all, we amazing people. And when these divided states of America, Miss Evelyn thought they was gonna shut us down. Oh no. We just flew to another country to get the PhD. And then came back and did some stuff because Harvard didn't want old boy in there. I'm telling you, Black people come to the front. This is American Black American, and we're gonna do this. And it's strictly Black Americans. Okay, so here we go. Y'all ready for this, Miss Evelyn? Let's get it going. Today, let me put this picture up. I want y'all to be along with me and let me know. Let me put my picture. Let me put my little stuff on the side. Oh, how y'all doing? He deserves to be in front of me today, Miss Evelyn, Miss Regina. Have y'all ever heard of Dr. Percy Julian? I need y'all to talk back to me today. Mr. Percy over here, born in 1899 and died in 1975. Oh, Mr. Percy, Mr. Percy, Dr. Percy. Let's talk about that. Have y'all ever heard of Come on, I need y'all to talk back to me because I'm too excited. Let me see. Can I put y'all on the screen with me? Let me see. Can I do that? Okay, now, but I want him to get out. He needs to be up. Have y'all ever heard of Dr. Percy Julian? Okay. I'm going to start reading what Dr. Percy Julian has done and how we going to wrap this into our daily dose. Today, we honor Dr. Percy Lavon Julian, a brilliant chemist who worked to help shape modern medicine. The grandson of an enslaved people, Julian overcame racial barriers to achieve scientific, personal, and business success. I know, Alita Child, yeah, just put your smile face on. All this month, I think our jaws gonna hurt from smiling so much. So this is another one that we need to talk about. Here you go. He was born April 11, 1899, and passed away April 19, 1975, was a research chemist and a pioneer in the chemical synthesis of medicinal drugs and plants. From plants, that this man is kind of like what I believe. Everything in plants is here to help us heal. Okay, now let's go. He was the first to synthesize the natural product of child's, I'm gonna try to say this right, cysotigmine, but it's gonna get better, and was the engineer in the industrial large scale of stigmatol and sarisitol. Now, just hold on. His work would lay the foundation for the steroid drug industry. Production of cortisone. Cortisone, I have you ever had, listen, when I was in pain, they put some cortisone in my knee. Cortisone, black men. Hello? Okay, let me finish. I'm juiced. He did the production of cortisone and other corticosteroids and birth control pills. He later started his own company to synthesize steroid intermediates from the Mexican wild yam. So he actually went over to Mexico and did the same. He got all of this, y'all, from a yam. He was also soybean products, tofu. He went to the plant. Remember I told y'all everything we needed was in plants? You didn't have to get the synthetic version because what God put in this plant can help us heal. And that's why I believe it's also with therapy. And I'm going, oh, this is just getting exciting to me because I believe it with all my heart. This man got steroids from soybeans and wild yams. These are things that we eat. Okay, let's go a little bit further. His work helped reduce the cost of steroid intermediates to large multinational pharmaceutical companies. Julian was born in Montgomery, Alabama, the son of a railway mail clerk and the grandson of enslaved people. In his era when African Americans faced prejudice in virtually all aspects of life, not least especially in the scientific world, he succeeded against the odds. Inadequately prepared by his high school, he was accepted into Ball University in Greencastle, Indiana, as a sub-freshman, meaning he had to take high school courses concurrently with his freshman courses. Now, do that sound familiar? The school wasn't teaching him what they should have been teaching him, and he graduated and was still not knowing. And this was in this had to be in the early 1900s because he was born in 1899. So let's say 1917, he did graduate. Okay, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Now watch this. Majoring in chemistry, he graduated valedictorian from his school. Despite earning advanced degrees, Hold on. Let me see, do I need to correct myself? Wait a minute. Hold on. His school prepared by his high school. I'm sorry. And yeah, I was right. Okay. He graduated valedictorian in his class in 1920. Despite earning high degrees, Black scientists were often denied research positions and lab access. After graduation, he taught chemistry at Fisk University for 2 years before winning an Austin Fellowship to Harvard University, where he completed his master's degree in organic chemistry. Now, watch this. Harvard, he got his master's degree at Harvard. Harvard would not accept him in the PhD program. Do you want to know why? Because he had to teach white students. And because he had to teach white students, they would not allow him to get his PhD at Harvard. Okay, here we go. After graduation, he taught at Fisk University for 2 years before winning an Austin Fellowship to Harvard University, where he completed his master's degree in organic chemistry. After Harvard, he returned teaching to West Virginia State College and Howard University. During his lifetime, he received more than 130 chemical patents. Julian was one of the first African Americans to receive a doctorate in chemistry. So what he had to do, he had to fly his butt all the way to Austria. Y'all saw his video. He was denied a PhD program, so he still had jobs, but his heart desire was to get his PhD. And no one in the United States will allow him to get a PhD in chemistry because, after all, we stupid and we don't know no better. So he applied and got accepted in the country of Austria, where he received his PhD and taught. And this is the bad part about it, y'all. Over in Austria, in the country of Austria, they were amazed by him. They taught, they watched and they learned and they let him teach all the things that he couldn't do in these divided states of America. He did it over there and got his PhD, and that was over there where he did some things. So let me just finish. I just had to throw that in for free because of what they did to him. Okay, watch this. During his lifetime, he had over 130 patents. The first African American to receive the first, and I'm saying this, y'all. He must have the first African American in the world to receive a PhD in chemistry. Shout out to the STEM people. And it says, scientific discovery was advancing rapidly, but access to medical treatment was limited and expensive. Many life-saving drugs were difficult to produce on a large scale. He was born in a time, wait, I don't want to say that twice. Hold on. Okay, one thing that he did was he developed treatments related to glaucoma, another disease dealing with the eyes that affect Black people a lot. Glaucoma, thank this man right here. And guess what else he discovered? You know the foam that they use to put out fires? He discovered that too. Y'all listen, all the stuff that they use at when the foam that you see the firemen use, he discovered that too. Cortisone that they shoot in legs and they put in you when you're in pain in your back, you got a shot of cortisone. He discovered that too. Thank Black people. Everything that the United States use, y'all. Thank Black people. Hello? This man was amazing. He says, here's the other one. One of his major breakthroughs was developing large-scale methods to produce cortisone and steroid-based compounds used to treat arthritis, inflammation, and other diseases. Thank this Black man. We all experienced that, Black and white people. But it was a Black man that did this for us, y'all. Y'all, we are amazing. Hello? I'm so geek right now. I was like, I like this. And this is the thing. It says, He just didn't study chemistry. He used science to relieve suffering. He used knowledge to serve the humanity. Before his work, some of these medicines were extremely expensive and difficult to produce. And because of him using plants and figuring out what was inside of the plant, we got this man right here. And if you want to know more about him, because they have a beautiful little video of him, PBS did it, and it really shows how him and this white guy, while he was in the country of Austria, got together and they had to break down and break down and break down and break down the molecules of the plant, and he did it. And from what he did not use artificial things to make these things in a lab. He used nature. He used soybeans and he used yams. And I keep telling y'all, everything that we need is in the earth. When God gave Adam and Eve, or when God gave man dominion over the earth, God said everything you need is right here. Now, God may not just throw it at us, but he gave us the brain to figure it out. And this is exactly what Dr. Julian did. Glaucoma is helping people with glaucoma. It's this black man who did the invention and broke down what needed to be broken down. The firefighters that used the foam, it was this black man that did this. And then they still want to say that we dumb and we stupid. No, we are excellent people. Yeah, we are brilliant people on this Brilliance series. So let me finish. I'm just like, no, we are amazing. It says here, Percy Lavon Julian's life reminds us that calling is stronger than opposition. And what I love most about him, it didn't matter that they denied him. You know, a lot of times when we are denied, we just give up. Child, that man flew to another whole country to get his PhD in chemistry. Hello? He was like, okay, United States. He was playing chess. And this is the thing, he won the scholarship. So when he flew his happy stuff over there, it was free. That man went over there, y'all. It was like, I wish I could see his video. There was like, he packed up his, I guess whatever these cylinders that he had, they didn't have them over there in Austria. He developed these cylinders in chemistry. It's kind of this thing here that y'all see. Let me go back. You see the glass and stuff? When he came over to Austria, those white people had no idea what that stuff was. That was his stuff that he brought over there with him. And they were in awe. They were like, oh my gosh, what is that? Black men, brilliance, breaking down. And I'm still, in the video, they showed him with the microscope and showing how he broke down and broke down and broke down. If I can remember, I try to put the link in there for you guys. But if you Google his name, it's a 5-minute video about him, but how Harvard would not allow him his PhD because Black people cannot teach white people anything. How about that? So he just took his little happy self. For some reason, hold on for a minute. I don't know why this thing is doing this. For some reason, that man said, I'll show y'all. And he fixed everybody. He was like, I got no time for y'all over here. Okay, America, you ain't got to let me get my PhD. I'll go elsewhere. And then when he got it, he flew his butt back home. And he was over Howard University, their chemistry lab. Y'all got to just watch the video. I was like, I wanted to play it, but I decided not to. This man was amazing. So every time you see the foam that they be taking out the fires, chemical foam, they help take out the fires, he did that too. Now, let's talk about the empowerment side of this. I'm so excited. Percy Julian teaches us that barriers don't cancel your calling. He faced rejection, racism, and resistance, but purpose kept pulling him forward. What God has placed inside of him was bigger than the system that tried to limit him. Sometimes the struggle is not a sign to stop. It's evidence that what you carry matters. And this is the part for us that we need to get it. This, mind y'all, this man was doing this in the 1920s. And we are in 2025. And some of us, as soon as things get hard, we stop. Yes, we got that subtle racism. No, he lived it. He did all of this in the 1920s. Why? Because the resiliency in his body. Why? Because in his DNA was enslaved people who survived the worst. That's why I keep telling y'all it's in your DNA. You just haven't tapped into it. This man tapped into his. He did not care what these white people said. He knew what his calling was, and he did not let no one or the system or nobody else stop him. You may face closed doors, delayed recognition, or environments that don't fully embrace you. But your gifts don't lose value just because the world is slow to see them. God can use your perseverance as part of your process. Percy Julian didn't allow bitterness to replace his purpose. He kept learning, he kept building, he kept creating. And because he did, countless people found relief from pain and disease. Your obedience today may become someone else's healing tomorrow. The pressure you feel may be preparing you for the carrying of something powerful. Your persistence may be paving a path for others. Your faithfulness in difficulty still has impact. You are not behind. You are being built. Now that's the part that made me emotional, Miss Regina. Because sometimes you have stuff inside of y'all and we don't want to stop, but we also get frustrated and we want to just throw in the towel and we want to give up because no one is seeing us, no one is believing us. But through that all, because I can't imagine after he graduated from Harvard, that's when he started working, right? But even though he had these jobs at the Paul, I think it's DE, and you can also look it up at that school, DEP. I put it in the chat, DePaul University in Indiana. So even when he got his degree, he was teaching at, he was doing things at West Virginia State and Howard University. And I can only assume that these are Black schools. But when maybe not, yeah, because back then it was not letting any Black people teach no white people, especially white men. And we would know that science, because I don't even think women were in school, white women were in school at that time, and majority of science and in the chemistries and stuff like that, that was definitely dominated by white men. So white men could not fathom that a Black man could teach them anything because we were subservient. So they thought to us. So I just want you to know, do not give up on your dream. Be persistent. And I love when me and Miss Chet got together. Your persistence can be a part of your story and your purpose. So if you're listening to me today, and there's some things that you know inside of you that you just cannot, that's not being received, please don't stop because you are needed at this moment in this time. Y'all, tomorrow is another STEM. Let me tell y'all something. Glaucoma. Thank you, Black man. Birth control pill. And thank you, Black man. What? Listen. Yes. So I love this for us. Y'all, we are amazing. We just amazing. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of Black people. It just make me love my people more and more every day because the things that we have been taught about ourselves or what have not been taught about ourselves is crazy work. So now you go let your kids know. Here go another one. As they get older, glaucoma, the foam that they use to put out fires. Black man, chemist, amazing. First Black man with a PhD in the world. Hello. Give ourselves a clap. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so excited for us. Now I got me a scripture. This is his quote, y'all. I thought this quote was so powerful that I typed it in and I want to give it to you. He said, the only thing that has enabled me to keep me going, the creative work, was the constant determination. Take heart, go further on. The only thing that has enabled me to keep going, keep doing the creative work was the constant determination. Faith without works, y'all know the rest. Faith without determination. But faith and determination is friends. I love his quote. And the quote that I also got for us today, scripture wise, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. The other way, let us not be weary in well doing. I'm showing my age. For in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Ah, do y'all remember that song? If y'all my age, y'all should remember that song. Let us. This is okay. Confession. This is for me, y'all. I can't give up, but I have to stay determined. So I'm excited, and I think what really has got me the most is I'm really trying to discover nature in helping people heal things because we frequency. So he did it with plants. I want to do it with plants and with crystals and with stones since we all have frequencies. So I just got to figure this thing out, and I'm gonna give some of my I'm gonna give people who want to experiment with me and say put this in your bra or put this close to your skin and let your vibration calibrate with this vibration and begin to take breath work. I'm teaching breath work on how to relieve anxiety. So y'all, I'm so excited. This is so good. This man was amazing. So let's do our affirmations for the day. I'm hoping this is letting y'all see it's in our DNA. The brilliancy is in us, y'all. I'm so excited for us. I am. So it's another man. I believe I got another chemist. I got another STEM person tomorrow, black man. So we had two STEM black women, and now we got two STEM black men. And these are people that we've never, never, never heard, Natasha. So like I said, Natasha, some of your people that you sent me is on the list. But these are also people, especially when we have listen, and especially if we have black boys, because one thing we gotta stop doing, we got to make smart again, make smart great again, and not let our young men and young women be ashamed that they like science. Hello? And because kids tease them about being smart. What? Yep, be a smart nerd. If you like chemistry, give him these pictures and let him see. Because let me tell you something. When our black children see people that look like us doing what they do, it helps them more than we would ever know. And the reason I took wine to that, I don't know if y'all ever saw it, and if you haven't, I would encourage you to. Excuse me. Good morning. They showed little black girls, the Little Mermaid. If y'all have never seen that, I want you to go watch it. The live Little Mermaid when it was a black girl. When our babies, I sat here as a whole adult. When I saw it, I cried. Because you know what? It brought back a memory in me as a little girl, not realizing how much I needed to see my face on the other side of that screen. So if your kids are into science, I encourage you to Google, take those pictures, frame those pictures, and let your son and let your daughter see people like us, like this man right here. Cortisone that you get shot in. So, and every time I say somebody, well, I gotta go take my cortisone shot, I'd be like, go thank a black man. Thank a black man. I'm gonna be doing it all the way around. If I see and listen, I want to say so bad. If I see a white fireman and he's spraying that foam, thank a black man. I was just, I promise y'all, I do, because they're using the very things that they don't even know we invented. Black American people, come on. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, y'all. We are amazing. But let's say our affirmations. Barriers cannot block my purpose. Come on, say it with me together. Come on, come on. Barriers cannot block my purpose. Barriers are going to come, but they will not stop my purpose. I'm sorry, let's do this one. Don't be laughing, Regina. I promise you, I was just like with cataract. And all white people got cataracts. I'm like, thank a black woman. I just want to go. I'm serious. I want to just go yell this out to people because we are amazing. Okay. Barriers cannot stop my purpose. Here we go. My gifts can bring healing to others. I believe that with all my heart. And this is what this man did. He went into the soybean and found a way, and through soybeans, he discovered the breakdown to help cure glaucoma. A wild yam. Then he also, because he had to go travel to Mexico and he studied there. And what I love about it, it appears that the only people that really had barriers for Black Americans were white United States, because he was free to go into another whole country that paid him. I guess he had to do a proposal, but whatever he got this scholarship, and they paid for him to come to their school to get his PhD in chemistry. I bet you whatever he did in his proposal blew their mind, and they was like, he needs to come over here because he got something for us. And sure enough, him and this white guy became friends, and they learned with each other. But that white man was in awe of that Black man. But what I love about it is that even when he got his PhD, he probably could have stayed over there. But he was like, no, I got some work to do in these divided states of America. And he was a great teacher at Howard University. So y'all, come on, give it up for us. Give it up for us. Give it up for us. I don't care what nobody say. We are amazing. What God placed in me has value. I want to tell that to everyone today in case you don't know it. What God has placed in you have value. Let me say that again. I don't care what people say. And I don't care if you've been on the wrong road. You know what I love about the wrong road? You can put on your signal light and turn off that road. You can make a U-turn. You don't have to keep driving on that road. Oh, preach, Rosha. Did you hear what I said? You can still turn your life around if you choose to. Don't let your past make you think that your future has to be the same way, because it does not. But your past, Romans 8:28, can be integrated with you because that's who you are. Don't be ashamed of it because it developed you, and you're going to learn something from it as you grow better. So don't let people throw your past in your face. Embrace it, accept it, learn from it, heal from it. And that way, when people try to throw it in your face, it doesn't offend you because you know that's part of your story. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is good. So thank a Black man. So tomorrow we're gonna be thanking another Black man. So these are names I was trying to get, and this is some names y'all I still ain't heard of. Y'all could be like, wait a minute, what? Okay. We're gonna talk about, yeah, that'll be next week. So we got in arts, and we're performing arts. Y'all, it's so much stuff. I got overwhelmed. And I hope y'all get overwhelmed with me. Now, let's say our morning mantra. Y'all, we are amazing. Regina, Tasha, Evelyn, are y'all getting this, Alita? Who is done for wine? Who faces that? If I don't know you, say hi. I'm looking at your picture. I know that's my first time seeing your hashtag, your name. But listen, y'all, don't y'all feel like, y'all, like when we've always said it, like everything is, we did that. Amazing. I'm so excited for us. I'm just, Ty, you just be coming in to Ty, I'm have to pray for you. No, I'm just man. Good morning, Ty. How you doing? Listen, thank another Black man. So, Ty, we just honored a man by the name of Percy Julian, and he helped develop the chemist for glaucoma, as well as cortisone, as well as the foam that you see firefighters use. Thank a Black man. Yeah, we listen. Listen, I got I do my little reels. I'll be like, thank a black man. I can't. I'm so excited for us. But anywho, let's say I'm morning mantra. Truth anchors me. Clarity guides me. I no longer abandon myself to keep the peace. Let me just go that again. I no longer abandon myself to keep the peace. What is revealed is here to heal me. I am safe. I am protected. I am loved. I'm glad you popped in, Ty. I'm just messing with you. But listen, y'all, I'm so excited. We are amazing people. God dog it. We just amazing. We amazing. We are amazing. And listen, tomorrow we will do another STEM. I didn't realize, I knew we were in STEM, but not like that. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I love my people. I'm loving my people anymore. I'm loving us more. And that's why I'm doing this, because we didn't even know we invented all those things that they use every day. So maybe I should, you know what? Maybe I should do, because I want to make a funny series. Thank a black person. Maybe like this. On today's episode of Thank a Black Person, I think I will. I think that'll be more catchy, more funnier. But I'm like, thank a black person. Thank a black man, thank a black woman. Yeah, because we're it. Okay. I'm laughing, but I love us. I really do. Let's say our prayer, then we can close out for today. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the life and legacy of Dr. Percy Julian, a mind you filled with brilliance and a heart you strengthened with perseverance. Thank you for showing us that through his life, that purpose is greater than opposition and calling is stronger than barriers. Lord, help us remain faithful to what you have placed inside of us, even when doors close, when recognition is delayed, or when the journey feels harder than we expected. Remind us that difficulty does not mean you have left us, it means you are shaping us. Give us the courage to keep moving when we face resistance. Help us not grow weary in doing good. Strengthen our spirits so that bitterness does not take root where purpose is meant to grow. Teach us to respond to adversity with determination, with wisdom, and with grace. Father, let our gifts become a blessing to others the way Percy's work brought healing to countless lives. Help us beyond our current struggle and trust our obedience today may become someone else's breakthrough tomorrow. God, when we feel unseen, remind us that you see us. When we feel discouraged, remind us of our calling. When we feel tired, renew our strength. Let perseverance rise in us. Let faith anchor us. Let purpose guide us. We trust you in the past when it is difficult, knowing that you are able to use every step for something greater. It is in your mighty, matchless, magnificent, marvelous name we pray. Amen. Okay, y'all, listen, tomorrow. So, thank you, black man. Okay, so another black man is going to come up to the front tomorrow. We're going to put him in the front center stage. We had our two sisters, and now we got some more. So then the next week, I think I'm going to do a woman and a man and a woman and a man and a woman and a man. Because listen, we're doing these things. I love us. So y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to go in and put that one up. Thank y'all so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow as we learn about our Black history and how we can connect what they did and how they did not stop to what we are going through right now. I love y'all with the what?